Child has terrible handwriting. Does it matter? And if it does matter, what do I do about it? As a school occupational therapist, I tend to be confused for being the handwriting consultant because handwriting is such a huge part of my job. I work with a lot of teachers who have concerns for the handwriting of kids in their classroom, and I also work directly with kids whose handwriting is impacting their ability to learn. With handwriting concerns, the earlier that they're addressed, the more likely it is that we're able to make a difference with intervention. So for example, if we have a third grader who's still writing with a fisted grasp, it's pretty unlikely at that point that we're going to be able to get the child to start using a fingertip grasp, which allows them to form letters much more legibly because you have a lot more control writing like this than like this. As a child travels through kindergarten, first, and second grade, if we notice that their handwriting is holding them back, then we may want to implement some extra handwriting practice and some extra fine motor practice, both at school and at home, to help them stay on track. We want to give them every opportunity possible to have functional handwriting. This commenter makes a really great point, and I've seen it in students, that students who have bad handwriting or handwriting that's hard to read start to get embarrassed, and it can actually make them feel like they're not smart because their handwriting is impacting their ability to answer written questions. So for that reason, in early elementary school, we tend to reinforce handwriting as much as we can to help build a kiddo's self-confidence. However, there are students in early elementary school who are not successful with handwriting. And by not successful, I mean that their handwriting is not legible to an unknown reader. So I want to make the point, which is likely the case with your son, that his handwriting is probably not beautiful, but it's readable. So what I'm looking for is functional, not beautiful. And younger kiddos who are really struggling to produce legible work in such a way that it's impacting their learning, and in older kiddos who are limited in what they can produce through handwriting, typing is a fully functional skill. There are children who are not able to produce written work who are able to type and do awesome. Kids go to college that way. So for your child at home that's struggling with handwriting, I want you to make this important distinction. Is it legible and just not beautiful? Or is it something that an unknown reader cannot read? Can the teachers not read it? And then I want you to take a deep breath and remind your child that I have a doctorate in occupational therapy and I always got S minuses on handwriting in elementary school. Yep, way back when we still did that, and it made me feel terrible about myself. And now I have a doctorate in occupational therapy.